Hello to all my YouTube subscribers, Facebook friends, and family. This is Chocolate City Productions, where you can speak your mind, talk your truth, keep your shit 100 without being judged. Tonight, my guests are, started from the right, Mia Simone. You can follow her on Facebook as Mia Simone. Then we have Torrance. You can follow him on Facebook as Deshaun Pickett. To my left, we have Tyrus. You can follow him on Facebook as Tyrus Worthy. Then we have Vontae, and you can follow him on Facebook as Burning Heaven Rico. Our topic tonight is, what would you do if your child came home saying that he or she is gay? Which one of you would like to go first?
Come on now, don't get that.
Well, what would I do if my son or daughter came home and said they was gay? I think I would have to sign my family up for counseling. I think they would need it and I would too, because I don't understand it. Like, it's something that I don't understand. It's something that I never been through. So, I mean, I have to start fresh. I'm just being honest.
That's a good thing. You should start fresh. You should get some knowledge or understand whether your child is coming from or what he's thinking about or how he's feeling at that moment or what's going through his head.
Yeah, because you don't know when people go through things, if you've never been through it, it's hard to detect like what I should do or what way I should go. I'll be clueless about the situation.
At the same time, I feel like sometimes like kids, if you're a child, they don't even really understand what gay is. So sometimes you got to give them some type of counseling so they can understand, like, maybe they're not gay, maybe they just feel a different type of way or something, but sometimes you got to probably like talk to them to see what's going on, because they probably not gay, but they just probably just going through like a little phase or something, or they just changing or whatever, and you know they probably just curious about a lot of things. So sometimes you have to pretty much like counseling is like really a good thing.
But a lot of people say that you can be born gay. A lot of people say you can't be born gay. A lot of people say they know when they was a child that they knew that they had that feeling in them when they was in school. I don't think it's an act. I don't think it's a way of action. I think it's something you be confused with. Like, is it in the DNA or, like, what is it? I mean, go ahead.
I don't think it's confusion. It's not confusion as most. It's just, as a child, you're still trying to find out. You're starting to learn that, hey, certain things in my body feel a certain way when certain people touch it a certain way.
Right.
If I see a certain same-sex citizen in front of me, hey, why do I find this attractive? Why do I find this more enthusiastic? So you don't know right off the bat, and then you get that curious mind and say, hey, let me go try this out.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you young, I mean, boys, girls, whoever, I know people to be known to find out who they self is. You young, you growing up with this, your body parts, you got to know what your body parts are. You just don't develop it and then it's just, oh, I know what this is and that is. You be trying to figure it out yourself. So I think that a lot of things happen because of the DNA. I believe it's really, that's just my thoughts, not saying that it's facts, but I believe it's in the DNA. I believe that it could be a possibility that your chromosomes, I'm just being honest, but that's just my opinion.
I feel like as a parent, you're supposed to guide your kids and lead them in the right direction. So if your child come to you saying that they think that they gay or something like that, you supposed to raise your child you supposed to pretty much lead them in the right direction. And pretty much like let them know like, hey.
Well, are you saying that's the wrong direction? Like,
it's kind of is because you're a child. Like, being gay is something, I don't really know what being gay is because I'm not, gay,
right.
But at the same time I know that it ain't nothing, it's not, that's grown folks stuff. That's not
right,
nothing for no child.
Right. But if a kid go through it, would you rather them to tell you and talk to you, to come to you, or would you rather them hide it and you catch it later on down the line.
Sometimes you need to see what's going on with your kids. See if somebody touched them. See if they saw something. Somebody probably turned them on to something. You never know what the situation might be. So you just can't just pretty much support bad behavior all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just my, like if your child want to be a gangbanger or something like that, you won't just support that because they want to be a gangbanger.
Right.
Or if your child say they want to be a bird or something like that, you won't like support that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. It's like.
So in the case of Dwayne Wade, that's the situation that can occur. So in a sense, when my child comes to me, do I embrace or do I go on off my own emotions?
No, you supposed to love your child and counsel your child. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, you know what I'm saying, look, be there 100% for your child, but at the same time, you still have to let that child know that he has to stay in his child's place.
And being in a child's place is not speaking of sexuality at a young age.
Right.
Like it's more important things to do in your life than discussing your sexuality.
You got school to worry about. You got so much other stuff. Don't worry about that. I like the boy or I identify as this and that. That's not nothing that you should be worried about right now.
But that naturally happens, just like in kindergarten, a person can have a crush on whoever. That's just how it
it's
happens.
your hormones.
And I feel like
somebody
can be born that way. You know how so many disabilities out here. Some people really be born in the wrong body. Some people be born with 2 body parts.
God don't make no mistake.
Yeah.
God don't make no mistake, but you could be born with 2 body parts. So what?
How many people do you know was born with 2 body parts?
But people out here that do. So what would they pick?
Do you know anybody that was born with 2 body parts?
I don't have to, but I know I watch TLC's people out here that's out here like that. I don't have to.
But even if they was born like that, wouldn't it be that's
their choice of what they want to do?
But that's actually something in the chromosome. That's what I'm saying.
But if you was actually born with
Teresa Walker. She said
morphodite or something.
If you was actually born with a male part with boy parts and girl parts, you wasn't born with 2 different parts. So if you was born, your birth certificate pretty much tell you who you are.
But
when you born, are you a male
tell you
or
who you are, but they don't mean that because like I'm studying school now, gender roles. Gender roles was started all the way back in the day. Pink is for girls, blue is for boys. That's just the way it is. But it's 2020. People are individual. Being gay is like a trait. That's what you want to be. That's a decision for you. If that's what you want to be, like there's no right or wrong to live your life. If they embrace it more on TV,
but how can we?
And you can't just.
I don't think it's the option. I think it's the way of. I think it's your emotions. I think that sometimes people can be emotionally unbalanced. I mean, straight gay or whatever. I believe you can be emotionally unbalanced. And by the time you balance it out, it kind of levels itself off to take off with what you like.
Yeah, and for people to say stuff is wrong, it's happening too much. So you can't say it's something wrong and irregular because it's going on too much. Kids are really...
But people do voice their opinion like we doing now. Like my father didn't believe in it at all.
Because they old to school.
But his brain don't work for me. You get what I'm saying? His decision but all he doing is going off what happened back in the days, you know, that it's your upbringing too on how you accept it. Because I was born and raised with gay people. Like I'm being honest, I don't want to make it look like gay is a fifth of Remy Martin, and if you don't pick it, you don't like it, you don't got to deal with it. They in the world now, like they your doctor, your nurse, it's way bigger than just
your parents.
I don't like gay people or I'm not comfortable with my kid coming home. I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I don't. I really honestly don't know until I put myself in the situation. And it'll make me emotionally unbalanced because I never had to deal with this situation before.
You gotta just embrace it. Like some people, they don't want to embrace it because they think about the embarrassment behind it. You have to embrace it because there's too many young people out there killing themselves like that. Okay, and when your child hating themselves or do something, what you gonna feel then?
Because at that point they could express their feelings towards you.
But at the same time, if you know your child is doing something,
this girl is.
If you know that your child is doing something.
I'll get you on me. I love it.
If you know that your child is doing something wrong, you don't embrace bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? So if your child is a bad child, and like not even just being gay, if your child is doing something bad, you don't just be like, okay, it's okay. You don't encourage that type of stuff. You're supposed to raise your child like, hey, this is not for you. This is.
But it's just not you raising just your child, it's the world too. So you can raise your child a certain way, they still gonna make the decisions that they want to make. And it's just
Well, that's gonna be on them then.
and then
That's
that's why they be open
you.
with my parents, and I gotta sneak. You know how that'll probably make somebody feel they gotta sneak and be a certain way around friends, but then they gotta come back and be.
Oh, I've been doing it for years.
But
We did it young.
We doing that. Not even being gay.
Irritating.
No, but I mean, nobody wants their parent to really actually know what they really out here doing.
Right.
You know
what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
So you don't want your parents to know that you're doing something
But
wrong.
sexuality, that's something that you think gonna have to eventually find out and know. And then it's like, damn,
but that's something you're supposed to do.
Oh, my friend spent that over. It's just a friend, and it's just too much thinking. And it's just too much.
But that's something that you're supposed to do with like that sexuality stuff. That's grown up people stuff. That's not nothing for no kid, no 8-year-old, no 7-year-old, no 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Go to school.
But think about what these little kids doing now. They know how to cuss correctly.
But why do they know that? Why do they know that? Because what they see on TV. What who exposed my child to this? Sometimes when we listen to music, I myself, you know what I'm saying, I listen to music. It's a lot of cursing and a lot of dick sucking and all that type of stuff in the music. But what I'm saying is my child hear it. My child listen to it.
The world do shape feelings.
I don't think they shape feelings.
That's why people hide their sexuality, because the world shape feelings.
No, the world.
That's true.
The world may beat them down, but you
that's
can't
shaping my feelings. That's
eventually when somebody feels a certain way, you cannot. No matter how much counseling you do, how much you do this, they're not going to change. They're going to flip.
Some people would. Some people might
flipping back and forth. One minute they dress this way, then as a woman, then the next minute they dress. They be flipping back and forth. Why? That's just too much. I feel like that's a headache.
It's a mental illness.
It's a mental illness. The black families normally be like the church. They go by the Bible. They think it's wrong to be this, it's wrong to be that. But your child is sitting there trying to tell you something, but he can't tell you outright, tell you. So they go behind your back and start sneaking. Me as a person, as being a gay black male myself. So I snuck by going outside doing other stuff. When I came to my mother's face, I never told her what I was doing. Long as she came to come to the house at a certain time, she never asked me.
Right.
Long as I was home safe and did what I was supposed to do. But at a certain point in my life, I got tired of lying.
Yeah.
Because that's my mother.
But that's when you become a more of an adult. That's why he's saying. That's why he keep using the terms of like, if you're a child, stay at a child's place. That's how parents shut you up. They shut you up like that. This ain't the time.
The decision that they still end up making as an adult. They play with this type of toy. They do this, and they still make it. They still do it as an adult. So you just beat that child all day.
But when your child is doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, if you feel like it's wrong, then you're supposed to tell your child, hey, don't touch that, or don't do that, don't go over there, don't go over there.
And you raise them right, and they still make that decision.
But when they get older, it'll be on them. No, it's on them. They make their own decision.
When you become an adult,
you make whatever decision you want to make.
This is how it works. When a kid is young, the parents are responsible. Because anything a young kid do, the police gonna bring you to who? Me. I'm responsible. I'm the parent. Now, the older you get, you're responsible for your own actions.
Especially if you're 18.
You're not gonna go to jail for that.
I'm not saying I'm not using that. I'm just using it as an example
as being a parent.
After so many years of your life, you're responsible for yourself. Like my actions, even with the law, like anything I do now, I'm 42 years old. They're not gonna go get my mother or nothing. They're gonna lock me up.
Right.
That's what he mean when he keeps saying, you know what he's saying? He's saying like
you a child.
You a child.
You don't make your own decisions, basically.
You can make your own decisions, but you don't have to
you
act
have to respect your parents.
You don't have to act on it.
If I say don't do this, or you can't do that, or you can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect your parents. That's all. That's it.
Well, the thing about it is, I respect my parent at this point, but at the age of me experimenting with everything else that's going on in the world, that was the age of 12, 13, 14 years old. So I experiment with everything. So I wanted to make sure the way I was feeling inside was the same way I should go about life.
Right.
So as I regulated, having sex with girls, it was cool. Then I tried the same sex. Then I was like, no, that ain't for me. Let me go out to girls. Then I was like, well, something in me is not right with this. So I had to okay, let me try this one more time and see what's going on. So I felt my more intuition and more liking is to the same sex, which is another male. So then I was as kept growing up.
Not every male.
Not
right. Because
you said the word
some folks say, some people think that cause you gay, you like everything out here that's straight. It don't work like that. They got a preference too. You know what they like, they do's and don'ts too. Not to cut you off, but go ahead, baby. I just didn't want to get on this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it's at a point that I had just like, okay, I like see what we got. I like the way this feels right here.
Right.
But to come out to just say something to my mother, I had to actually watch her reaction. Because I come from a single family household.
What was it?
So it's like I had to watch her reaction when, certain television shows come on. Jerry Springer was popular then.
Okay.
So Jerry Springer talked about all gays, transgender, and drag queens. So I had to
Before it was
watch.
popular.
So I had to watch and see what her reaction was. So if I wanted to come out to her and see what she had to say.
Wow.
But then I had some family members who was like, we don't condone it in our family, this, that, and the third. I was like, well, hell, if you don't condone it, I can get the fuck out. I'm going about my business. I want to come back.
Right.
But that's the way you don't want to feel that way. You want your parent to actually embrace you and be like, hey, I understand, but I want you to come.
But what if that parent don't? But what if that parent don't know how to embrace it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously they don't because it's new.
Like it's something new to them. It's something that they don't agree with, and you just come out. It's kind of like hard on that parent. So you got to feel some type of sympathy for that parent. Because, so they think that they raising their kid to be this and that or whatever, and then they come with that, and it's like, whoa, what did I do? Like, what's going on?
And it's not even about the parent.
Right, it's nothing.
That's the hard part. It's not about
the parent have to deal with it because, like, what if the parent could feel like they failed their child or they,
they would. That's true.
And the parent might go into like a deep depression. It ain't always about you. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta like think about how you making other people feel.
But it's
you might have brothers.
You got to what I'm saying from gang bang, always in jail, get a life sentence. It's more than just.
Yeah, I still think that it's like with your child coming to you. Everybody want to please outside people. That's the problem, really, in life itself. I'm just being honest. Everybody want to please outside people. I grew up not giving a fuck. I don't care what outside people say. I would want to get my child and love on my child much as I can because something could happen behind that. I think that the kid goes through enough trying to figure out what's going on.
That too.
And I know they look at other relationships like it's a man and a woman. So, why I ain't liking the woman, you know what I'm saying? Or why I ain't liking the man, opposite sex or whatever. It's something that they fight with too. I think it's a mental state through it all.
So what about when you like if you got a boy that's want to transition into a girl, would you?
No.
Do you think it's okay to call that boy a she? Or do you?
That's what he wants to call.
But that's come on, man. That's kind of like
it's like now you telling me what I'm supposed to. You forcing it on me now.
You forcing me to call you something that I know.
I don't think.
Wait, son. The parents they open to it, so it's like he's in a happy state, and every time you see a picture, he's happy.
But what would you do if it was your kid though? Not Dwayne Wade, just your kid.
Well, I got gay parents, so it's like my parents. Well,
Go ahead.
Well, I got a gay mama, so what do you think I have to deal with? Okay.
Let's talk about this.
Well, I got a gay mama.
We understand.
So how you think I feel growing up? Embarrassing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
After a while, when everybody doing this, like so, and then after
you learn how to
plain and straight.
You learn how to accept it, Jamil.
Because I know there's a lot of people that's out here that's pretending to be straight, and they battling way more than a person that's just straight out there. There's a lot of people pretending to be.
But even the ones that pretend, Jamil, it's still a mental state.
But you be free when you can just act on whatever you want.
But do you know how I would feel in the inside if I had to hide? I always hear stuff. Always. If my mama come up to the school,
stuff right now.
Yeah, if I'm
you can't have it.
You don't know what nobody do behind closed doors that what people's hide.
Let me say this.
No homo, but I'm just saying.
Let me say this.
You know what I'm saying? People's hide a lot of stuff.
I hid my whole lifestyle to my parents. I did it for years, didn't I tell you? You go up to the school.
Everybody has stuff.
Yeah, you go up to the school thinking your child doing good in school.
You know what I'm saying?
You go to the school.
They always say your parent always know what's going on with your child. They already know what your child is doing.
I don't think that's true all the time.
It's just when I take
Actually, my mama didn't know what the hell was
it's
going on
true.
with me. My mama ain't know what was going on with me when I was outside. I was a totally different person.
But I feel like sexuality, you can sense it on people. Some people you can really sense it on, and
Some people
they
are,
might
it's
be
a lot of people that
Okay.
it's a lot of people that are feminine,
Alright.
and but they're not necessarily gay. I know a lot of people that's like got feminine ways,
that's
but
what he
they
said.
not gay.
DJ.
So you know, it's a lot of
He
hardcore
said it went down
dudes.
and
You know
came
what I'm
back
saying?
Fresh.
But how you know what
That's gay.
they're doing?
But I mean, I'm saying it's a lot of. We grew up with people that was hardcore gangsters that get out on you,
Yeah, I gotta
and they
agree
was
with that. Yeah.
and they was gay. I ain't gonna name no names, but I'm just
But
saying.
I think
But you
people
can't-
investing too much in it
People think.
because it's not as abnormal as you think. You
But
know
it's
what
for
I mean?
men, it's very like hard for a man. I think a woman is easier for them. It's
Not
other
really,
men, other
see,
men may look at it as the coolest thing ever. Other men look at it as the coolest thing ever.
Men
But
act like that, but
men,
they-
if you see two
man.
girls kick, I be like, oh, that's a threesome, something like that. Be for real. Y'all be thinking like that, but when it's two
But
men,
no,
it's hard.
it's different if
It's
it's
hard.
your kid, if it's your child coming home, if you
Yeah,
got a
we
gay
speaking
daughter,
on the young
that's
generation.
different.
I'm gonna embrace my child.
But what if she was gay?
I'll tell
and
everybody.
just-
I'm just being honest. I'm gonna embrace my kid. I'm gonna sign us up for counseling. I don't think it's something that you could condone. You can't condone it. You
Well,
can't make it disappear.
Well,
You
it
can't act
does.
like it don't exist. I just think that Dwayne Wade, being honest, I think that he in the viewer's eyes. And if I'm in the viewer's eyes, I have to be careful because the LGBT community ain't playing with nobody.
But it ain't even just that. When you in the industry, they exposed to so much. That's why when they first start off, like rappers and all these celebrities, they first start, they look hood. Then they turn and they look at a little,
That's how somebody be playing. Somebody be
so
doing
much.
something.
It's like it's a free world in the industry.
That's because they do a little thing. They all do a little something strange for a piece of change, so they can be able to stay on top. So you don't know what type
So
of
if you
sacrifice
was so
they
strange,
make.
then you always had it in you then.
I don't know about
Because
that.
if somebody make you do something, if you
Let me ask
you
the
put
next
something in
question.
your mouth for some
Let me
change,
get
you
the
always.
next question out. The second question is, what would you do if your opinion towards your child caused them to commit suicide? Would you feel it's your fault because you handled the situation wrong?
But it may not just be your fault. The world, when they go to school, they get bullied. It's just, you don't know what the reason why they did it. But it's your job to protect them. You probably put them in programs with other people just like them, people that can make them feel better.
But they are people. Like, you can't say,
And that's what I said,
put
other
them in
people that's
something
just,
that's other people like them.
You can't exclude
They
them from the
still
world.
people. The
I know
only
they still
thing,
people, but I'm just saying like other people that's just like them. You can't put them with, if it's a gay child, you should probably put them around other ones that's probably has confidence where they
so
say,
now you're going around.
Well, how would you
doing that.
feel if-
My kid probably
Answer
be
the
embarrassed to do that.
Answer the
They'll be
question.
probably be
that's
embarrassed.
my answer to the question.
Can you say the question one more time?
Right.
The question is,
How
what
would you
would
feel?
you do
Would you
if
do?
your opinion toward your
Your
child
child.
caused them to commit
What
suicide?
would you do? How
What would you do? Would you feel it's your fault? Or would you feel like, at least I ain't got to deal with
If
that
I throw them
problem?
out to the wolves, of course I'm gonna feel like it's my fault too. It might not just be just my fault, because when people commit suicide, you really don't know the reason unless they leave a note behind. We don't know what could have happened throughout that day, what they did, what they did.
I just said, what would you do?
Well,
If
me,
I
had
she-
three to make
she
you feel
talked
like
enough.
your
Let me
opinion.
give my opinion. My opinion is I'll be hurt because I lost a child. It won't be based. I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about my opinion against my child, make them commit suicide. I'll be hurt because I lost a child. I lost a part of me. So,
There's gonna be nothing
but
against
besides all the being gay and all that stuff,
I would
lost
be
a child.
devastated.
So
I'll be devastated.
Yeah, I'll be messed up.
I'll
because I
probably
lost a
never
child.
come back from that because
So I'm not gonna hold myself
at the end of the
responsible for
day,
that.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: being gay is hard. I know because I've been around it all my life. You know, I've been called a fag, hag. I done been right or wrong though. And Torrance, we've been friends for what, over 20 years. I mean, I'm just being honest. I honestly seen them having more harder than what could come from their parents. The outside world gonna chew them up and spit them out so hard that what you think really might not be all that important. Because they do have a family where your kid can go after you don't accept them anymore. They do have places they can go. Somebody else will pick them up and embrace them.
Love.
Baby, and you can get it. I'm telling you what I know. You can get it. Am I lying, Torrance? You can get it. Then you will have family through blood. That's family, but loyalty makes a family too.
Once you keep having their back and make sure you understand them and just direct them towards the right path when they're trying to figure out what they want to do in the lifestyle.
Yeah, it's hard for the parents, but I think sometimes you have to sit aside what the fuck you got going on and put your kid in front of you because you done lived your life.
Right, but it's hard on that parent. Like if a parent wasn't brought up gay or
That's
was
true.
exposed to that, how and their child come to them, how do they know how to deal with that?
They
Like,
don't.
that's something you have to learn on your own.
You
Like,
don't.
I love my child, but how do I deal with me having a child that want to be? But you know what? With this Dwayne Wade situation, this is a little different because it's more than just somebody wanting to be gay. Because there's a lot of gay males out here that just gay males. But when you gay and you want to be a girl, that's different from just being gay.
Yeah.
So that's a totally different discussion. You know what I'm saying?
He want to transition.
Right, you want to transition, and that's
Well,
deep.
he already
That's
transitioned
deep.
because the picture had his nails done.
Right.
He had on an halter-top shirt. You know, he already transitioning. And he also went to them and said he don't want to be called a male anymore. He want to be considered as a female. He changed his name. He did all that.
So let me say this. With me, I think I'd be more accepted if my child came to me and said that they was gay. But if you want to like do this whole little transgender, that's something totally different from just being gay. Yeah. That's on a whole nother level.
And then too, at 12 years old.
Right, at 12.
Yeah,
So
that's 12
that's
years
totally
old.
different from just being gay.
Yeah.
But then what you do besides being Dwayne Wade, there are other regular parents that have kids that have at a young age who came to say, I would like to identify myself as a girl or a girl identify myself as a boy. But it's always that step before they even do any of these things, do any of these hormone things, you still have to go through
counseling.
Yeah, your family and you have to go through counseling.
That's
because
true.
once you get further into it, there's no turning back. You cannot reverse it. You have to start.
But when you go through therapy, you pretty much let somebody else with a degree or something like that pretty much tell you how you should feel or what you should do instead of you making your own decision on how you feel or what you should do.
I do agree with that because it's people that did transgender and they wish they can go back. Like that girl who went from a girl to a boy, and she want to have a baby, she wants to go back.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like a kid, I ain't mean to cut you off. You can finish, but as a kid, that's the reason why you're supposed to raise your kids like in the way like, look, let's be a child. You don't know, it might be a phase to them.
Do this
and when they get, when you're an adult, then you make your decision because
but
whether
do
you want to
think
change
it's
when you
bad
get older.
parenting though? You think
that's bad parenting.
Wow.
I don't think it's bad parenting. I just think like I said once again.
Wow.
In the
So if
industry,
your child hold on, he ain't talk. Let him talk. He ain't talk.
As a heterosexual male, I don't have a son. But I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna send me into the pressure. If my son came out to me and told me like, you like
you want to chop it off.
Right.
Like
if you want to chop it off, how you gonna feel?
First of all, it caught me off guard already. Now hold on, like let's come back to this situation tomorrow.
Right.
So let me think about
Don't
it.
you say let me get it? Let
get
it
myself
soak in
together,
first.
right?
Let it soak in.
But
Let me see how I'm
if you want to chop if you want to chop it off at 12, you okay with that?
Look. I don't support.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody do want to do that at that age.
You got 2 questions. What's the 2 questions, William?
From Teresa Walker. She said, being gay is not an option. People are born with the way.
Yeah.
And I do act on what I feel or keep it as a secret.
What's the question?
Wow.
And
What's the question?
hold on one
That's
second.
an opinion.
What she say?
What's the question?
Hold on, give me a second, y'all. There's a lot of people watching.
Wow.
This is named Arika Hall. She said, yes, I know someone that was born with 2 parts.
What's the question?
Wow. And no. That her to know somebody that was born with 2 parts. I mean, what if your parents? Yeah, I really thought about that too. But wait a minute. What if your parent decide which one to remove? and it's the wrong one, that you don't feel like you know what I'm saying? You a girl, you feel like you should have kept the penis part because that was you was a boy.
It's a study that happened. I don't know the
that.
name of it. It was
Because
twins
I ain't have to go through that, so I don't know how they feel
the
about
sex
none of that.
and they want a boy
But what
and
would
want
you
a
do
girl.
if your parent, if you
I
go
don't know.
to the
I don't have that
hospital?
emotion. I
and-
don't know. I haven't went through that, so I don't have an opinion on
But have
that.
you ever seen a little boy or a little child? You was like, yeah, he gon'
Everybody, you know,
It's hard when you
everybody.
have like one son and he born around a whole bunch of sisters. When they looking at it, they fall. How you know he not interested in stuff? So you can't.
But no, a lot of times, but that go back to what I was saying earlier. Sometimes
So
you
tell
have
not to play with their sisters?
listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes you have guys that act a little feminine, but they really not gay because they grew up around women.
Right.
Or
So
they
you
was
saying
raised
they
by
have
women.
feminine
But-
ways, feminine ways.
But I'm saying, I'm not saying all that. I ain't going into all that. I'm just saying, it's sometimes some boys act a little feminine. It ain't got to be all about doing all that and all that. Sometimes it could just be like you, like acting like a woman, like far as like the way you
Feminine
talk,
ways, that's
or
what they
feminine
call it.
ways,
That's
or you
feminine
know,
ways.
you might know how to
Because
cook,
you
you
was
might
raised
know how
in the
to.
house amongst a lot
Or you
of
might
women.
like to get your nails done,
Right.
like far as like keeping your nails neat, or you might be a little clean or something. Like, boy, you a little, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're not
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just like.
You basically
What's
not
the-
saying he's not gay.
That's-
he
what's
got
the second
female
question?
ways.
That's it, that's all.
Right.
Everybody else
That's
is
what I'm
watching.
saying. I ain't going to all that other stuff.
Right, yeah. So at the end of the day, if they did commit suicide, would it be your fault?
No.
You wouldn't take it as your fault at all. Maybe you
Me-
like overreacted from the situation, or you didn't like hear them out.
Your
You
child made that decision.
I'm
Hey,
just,
we all.
I don't think they make the decision.
You made your decision. You want to kill yourself. That was your decision. I can't tell you to kill yourself. You kill
Nah,
yourself.
but you can bash me hard enough and stuff go a different
But
way
that
than
was
what
your
I thought,
decision.
and that'll make me.
That was your decision. At the end of the day,
I
everybody
can
gonna make
break
their
you
own
and still do
decision.
it.
It's not even
Right.
It's not the parents' fault. Speaking on when I've been
Don't
through
blame
and
your
I've been
parents
through
for
growing
that.
up,
I don't think it's
it's growing up. I experienced so much hate from school and the outside world.
Exactly.
That's what
So
I'm
it
saying.
made
They'll
me
chew
feel
you
like
up
I
and
want to
spit
go
you out.
home and end my own life. Because why am I here? I can't get accepted out here. Only way I'm accepted at home. But I have to go out there in the real world and live.
Right.
Yeah.
But the real world's not taking me as I am.
So
Yeah,
how did you
because
overcome
bullying is hard.
But you have to sit there
Very
and think
hard.
in your head that those people out there don't run you.
Right.
Only you run you. So if you figure that you would like to be a gay man or a gay woman, live your truth and live the way you want to live. But
Right.
live it the safe way that you know how to live it.
Right.
Because if you live it this reckless way, you find your way, you dead. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. But I do have to throw out there that in the Bible it did say that it was one of the sins.
It's an abomination. It ain't even
And
no
it
sin.
said that God, set them off. He burned them, and everybody know. But I'm just saying, like you said before, the biblical way of it But my thing is, it's a mental thing. It's mental. Everything you do in your life is a mental thing. When you can have a rebellion spirit that you, whatever your parents say, you're gonna do the total opposite. I don't feel like listening to them and this, that, and the third. I honestly don't think I could just wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go on like the same sex and I'm gonna be gay. I don't think that's what they want to do. I think honestly that it's something that they fighting with in the inside. And people commit suicide sometimes because understanding is what they can't get.
So, do you think that, like, if a child, not like, I know we speaking on
It's okay.
kids coming out, but
Right.
like, if a child come home and be like, I want to be whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like I was saying, like a gangbanger, or somebody I want to be a Power Ranger, I want to be whatever.
A
You supposed to
firefighter.
like embrace that and just let them like.
Nah, that's why I
be-
said you need counseling because you emotionally unbalanced, just like your kid is emotionally unbalanced. They don't know your reaction. Some people reaction be to beat their kids until you ain't gay no more. That's real life stuff. I mean, real life issues that happen, and you have no control over it. And then it's a lot of people that stray away. Like they don't even have. I know people that don't even have family after coming out saying that I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Like they family cut them off, never deal with them no more. Don't care if they live or die. I don't have that in the inside of me to where I can just kick my kid to the curb and I don't care about you no more. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Back to what Tara said, like you was like, if your child comes, say they want to be a Power Ranger, this, that, and the other, you supposed to embrace it. I see that you don't supposed to embrace, but sexuality is something more serious than what
So
you
when it's sexuality, it's okay. But when it's something else, like if I want to be a gangbanger, I want to be a blood, I want to be a crib. Okay, you could go out there, you could be a gang, you could go and join the gang, or if I want to do, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like.
But if your child comes, join gangs.
But I don't know, that's a different topic. So what I'm gonna say, if your child come to you at 11 years old and say they want to have, like if Dwayne Wade's son come home and be like, hey, I want to have sex with a man right now, or whatever, should he embrace that as well?
I mean, I can embrace it, but I mean,
I feel no sin is bigger than us.
And that's what it said in the Bible. It's all
no sin is no sin.
But abomination is different from a sin.
Sin is a sin. But at the same time, what'll be the difference of me cheating on my wife? What'll be the difference of me? I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there.
At least if I cheat on my wife with another woman, I can get that woman pregnant. But if you cheat on your wife with another man, you can't get another man pregnant.
But why?
Maybe they're not doing it because of pregnancy. They're not doing it for sexual pleasure.
But when you gay, you can't really pretty much reproduce. And we put on this earth to reproduce.
They can go get an adoption.
Come on, that's something. That's that other stuff.
He's saying like
not naturally.
But some people don't have sex with people because they want to have a kid. Just like you might have sex with somebody straight, another woman.
Well, I'm just using that as a. Wait, I'm just using that as an example
of how it's supposed to be.
Right, how it's supposed to be.
And that's what I remember one time I told you that TV show you what's supposed to be too. Back in the days, it was a man, a mother, a father, and the two kids.
Right.
Now you might have two men raising children, two women raising children.
Because that's what's going on. People is finally accepting the truth. Because even back then,
it's not finally accepting the truth. It's situations that's occurring that you have to deal with. If it's my child, I have to deal with that. A situation occurring, I could just eliminate myself from it. I don't have to deal with it.
It's happening every day. Even when you did have TV straight people, they still were gay people.
But do you think
gay people was here before we were
born?
Right,
so that's what I'm saying. People, you saying that the social media stuff, it was what making them do that, but it was before, it was a time where it was all straight stuff all over TV, and it still was gay people. Right. So at the end of the day, that's just what you really felt in the inside.
No, at the end of the day, that's what people show you on TV to where that's how life's supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Like the Addams Family, it was a man and a wife. That's how it was. What was the other one? Good Times. It was a man, a wife, and that's what they were showing you then. But I mean, that was decades ago. Mm-hmm. Now when you watch Empire, two men, two women.
Because that's what's going on. Why what's going on?
It been going on, Jamil. It just wasn't as open as it is right now.
I'm saying that now they put it on TV. Why had it? Because when you was having it and you had straight people on TV, still was gay people.
Well, my thing is they really honestly live a hard life, Jamil. And I don't want to cry nothing, but I'm being honest. I know that it's people out here that I know that done got killed. Like they really literally got beat up because they was dating somebody and then the other party, they found out that the other party was gay too and they ended up killing them. Suicidal incidents is happening so much now because they fighting with it and don't know where to go. So I think counseling would be the key to it all. I do. Maybe understanding is what needs to be going on between the parent and the kid. Mm-hmm. So suicide won't happen.
People still kill
themselves, but they got nothing. Like most of the suicides, I don't really think it got something to do with the parents, but
I think that's from the outside.
It's outside, right? Schools and every day.
I know parents that beat their children. Okay, beat their children and said that they would not be gay. I seen parents involve their kids in masculine things, thinking that'll turn them back around.
That's just too much for
That's just that parent trying to do the best that they could do, because that means that you being a parent, you just not accepting it.
But you really doing the best you could do for you.
Right.
You ain't doing the best you could do for your kid.
But
doing it for your kid to be you investing in what they trying to tell you.
But that means you listen to what your kid is saying and you doing whatever your kid wants to do.
I'm just trying to have an understanding with my kid that this is what he or she is fighting with. And this is what the world is they're gonna chew you up and spit you out. So the only thing I can do is not be of worldly things. I want to pray about it. I want to ask God to give me a clear mind, a clear heart,